Hello gorgeous, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a lot of Sigma products in front of me. I have only tried one or two of their products in the past, and they were sweet enough to reach out to me and ask if they could send me a package. I had no idea what they were sending me. I had no obligation to put this video up, but I of course said yes because I have heard some fantastic things about some of the products that are in front of me. I can't wait for you to see me put this face together. Just keep watching. I'm going to start with my boring brows. This is their Tint and Tame Brow Gel. I was sent clear, which I'm so happy about because I prefer clear. This promises to be lightweight and lock my brows in place. Let's check it out. Nice small brush, which I appreciate. Let me just start applying. Yeah, did a good job so far. I also have this Spectrum Color Correcting Duo. Comes in 3 different shade duo options. Quickly neutralize discoloration and brighten up your skin with 2 blendable creams you can mix together to customize your shade and seamlessly layer under concealer. So I want to see how this does on its own. They sent me light to medium, really pretty packaging. There's a mirror inside, so this would be nice if we're on the go. I'm going to start with the deeper shade. Let me swatch them. I think that's the lighter one. Nope. This is the lighter one and this is the deeper one. I'm going to go in with the deeper one first, if I can get this sparkle off my finger. There we go. And let's see. I do prefer to use my finger. This feels very creamy and moisturizing. And definitely seems to be neutralizing my dark circles. Ooh, I wonder. I'm going to take this same dark shade. I'm going to put it on my trouble spots. Because I do not have foundation on. I am only wearing my tinted sunscreen. And of course I'll have everything listed and linked in the description box. Some are affiliate links, so if you choose to shop with them, I make a small commission, and I thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. I'm going to take my pinky into this lighter shade, and I'm just going to tap just a little bit. This seems to really be a little bit goes a long way kind of situation. I'm curious to see if it sets down, because right now it feels a little moist. And there's definitely a bit of a glow to it, so I'm going to want to set it with some powder. I just added some of my Too Faced cream bronzer on. I believe this is Chocolate Mousse. And now I'll add a little bit of my brow pen from She Glam. Be right back. Brows are on. The brow gel worked fabulously. So far, they're looking great. Next, I have their cream blush. They sent me the shade PASHMINA. It says here, give your cheeks a radiant, dewy flush of color with these silky smooth cream blushes, formulated with nutrient-rich ingredients, long-wearing, lightweight texture, blends into the skin for a natural-looking finish. Sounds fabulous. I've heard some really nice things about these blushes, and I love the shade. And they sent me a brush for which to apply. This is the F47. You can apply foundation, blush, or contour with this brush, and I really love the shape of it. I'm sure this would be great for blush or contour or even foundation. I'm sure all of those things, but for today, I'm going to apply the blush with it. Again, with the mirror, so nice. Let me swatch. Here is the blush shade. Oh, that looks so pretty. Loving. I don't know how strong, so I'm going to go light-handed. Ooh. The brush feels heavenly. Ooh. A little more on that side. Blend, blend, blend. She starts out light-handed, then she gets heavier. And out those edges. Ooh, that is so pretty. I'm going to take a little bit of my Glam Light pink powder and I'm going to set under my eyes. and a little bit around my face. Complexion is looking really nice. I want to try this lip oil. Renew lip oil enriched with jojoba oil, sunflower seed oil, and vitamin E. Shade Tranquil, which looks to be a pink. We'll see how much pigment. It's a very sheer pink. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some of my Moira lip liner. This is their waterproof one. Because it's so sheer, I just went ahead and completely filled in my lips. And the shade for the Moira is Bombshell. Now I'll go ahead and put some of this lip oil on. Love the applicator. It is a thick consistency and it really feels like it would be long lasting. It does have a little bit of a stickiness. So excited to get into the eyes. They sent me this Sigma Switch Instant Shade Remover. I have seen these. I have coveted these. Cannot wait to try mine. This is a double-sided matte. It features soft silicone to gently pull liquid cream or powder pigments from your brush bristles without using water or instant brush cleansers. Perfect for creating looks with multiple shades or formulas. This miracle product allows you to quickly change colors without changing brushes. That is amazing. And then it's labeled. It has eyeshadow, blending, cream. On the other side you have eyeshadow, blending, liquid, powder, all these different spots. Woo! And I like that because if you have highlight down here and you put your brush in there, if any of the powders did pick up, that could be a problem. Now this one says for powder. Ooh. Okay. They sent me the switch. They sent me an E25 brush, which how exciting. They didn't even ask what I wanted, but this is the kind of brush that I love. It's sort of flat and fluffy at the same time. I will definitely enjoy that. They sent me eyeshadow primer. Some of my very favorite YouTube creators use Sigma eye primer every single time, and now I get to try it. They sent me the shade Persuade, and then most exciting of all, they sent me an eyeshadow palette. They sent me Warm Neutrals, which just sounds like a perfect eyeshadow for the summer. Here it is. Inside we have these gorgeous shades that are neutral leaning warm. You have a brush in here. I cannot wait. Let's start with the eyeshadow primer. Let me swatch it for you so you see what it looks like. It's just a nice light pink color. Now I'm gonna do it the way I've seen my creator friends do it. They just sort of swipe it across their eye and then tap it in. Feels nice. Now it's gonna have to really impress me to get me to pull away from my existing favorite. Comment below if you know what that is, because I use it all the time. Wow. Okay, that is really pretty. That went on so smooth, and then they have other shades that are lighter and darker. There's a lighter one, Ignite, which is the one I think I see used the most. There's Radiance, which has a soft golden shimmer. Bubbly, which is a peachy pink champagne shimmer. And then Persuade. Mine is the light pink beige matte. It still feels slightly tacky. Does it say to wait? It doesn't say. This is not my first Sigma eyeshadow palette. I also own the Untamed. So I am familiar with the formula and I like it. Here is the brush that you get in the eyeshadow, and this is an E38 on this side, which is a little fluffier, and then ES4 on this side, which is a little more flat. I want to start with this E25. I like that you can fold the palette completely over if you're not going to use that mirror. I do want to swatch some of these because I was curious if this is a warm color, and it looks like there are a lot of really pretty mauve shades. Like I'm just sort of hanging out on the left side here, and look, oh, look how pretty. I was expecting a lot more orange, but this is definitely more mauve. Very nice. And then over here on this warm side, here are some really pretty browns. Oh, yeah, definitely. Those are pretty. And then let me show you some of the shimmers. Here is Fool's Gold, Bittersweet, Iconic, and Beaming. Ooh, that beaming feels like silk. Oh yeah. Very pretty. E25 into Toasty. I'm using their mirror. I'm just gonna start in the crease, just above. Now I like that the shape of this brush could be used for more detail in here, or you could drag it up. I'm getting braver and just building it up. They are blending so smoothly. Now I have this switch right next to me, and I just put the brush in there. I'm going to take this same brush and I'm going to go into After Hours, and I'm going to go a little deeper into that crease. Ooh, that is nice. I love that tone. I'm going to take the other brush and just feather that in. Ooh. I'm going to go back to this brush that came in the palette, and I'm going to use this more flat side because I want to check out this Humble, this matte cream. I'm going to go in that inner third with it. And I'm not having any issues with that eyeshadow primer. The shadows are applying easy on top of it. I was afraid it was going to feel tacky. It doesn't. And I like using this fluffy side to sort of clean up. I could stop right there and have a beautiful matte look, but you know I won't do that. This Fool's Gold seems to have some green in it. I like this one right here, which was Bittersweet. So I'm going to go into some Bittersweet and put it right in between. That is really pretty. I drug the shadow over. I was worried it wouldn't stick, and it's sticking fine. I'm going to take a teensy bit of this Charmer right here. Ooh, and I'm going to put it right next to that. Just blend them into each other. I'm going to take that one that I was using for the cleanup and go into the matte cream and just put that along the brow bone. This is the shade Humble. Now I'm going to take this flat side and use it for the bottom lash line, and I don't think I've played in this Henna. And that one's definitely got a little more of a peachy undertone. I took that really far down, but I like it. Now I'm wiping off that flat brush on my switch, because I could even take this Humble shade and use it to, ooh, look how nice. Nice little magic eraser on the sides there. I'm going to throw a little bit of my favorite eyeliner, the Revant Brown and Black. I'm going to add a little bit of my mascaras, the L'Oreal and the e.l.f., and I'll be right back with my thoughts on my lovely Sigma package. I'm back. Mascara and eyeliner are on, and my thoughts on the products that I got. I knew that Sigma had good brushes. I knew that their eyeshadow formula was good. I am very pleased with these brushes. The F47 and the E25, wow, these are going to be very much used. They feel like a very good quality. I love the texture of the brush. I love the shape of this one. And then the brush that comes in the palette, this is great for blending, for deeper shades. Like, this is all you need. How nice that you could have this for travel with the mirror inside. The shades in this palette were beautiful. Can't wait to get into the mauve shades, but the warm, toasty, champagne-y shades, I love. The brow gel worked great. The eyeshadow primer, I'm in trouble because I am loving it. My current favorite might just get kicked out the door. I will leave a pinned comment on how the eyeshadow wears, but I anticipate that it will be great. I'm thrilled to have this switch. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to pick up another one for my mama because she never washes her eyeshadow brushes. The corrector did a really nice job. Remember, this is a corrector. This can be used under concealer, and I did not put concealer on top of it. And I think it did a really good job. Blush, beautiful. The lip oil, this one might be ranked at the bottom, and that is a personal preference. If you want one that's going to last, I think you would enjoy it. I mean, the gloss is gorgeous. I think I'm just a little more of a gel texture kind of girl. Overall, I am thrilled. If I didn't mention this before, Sigma is not paying me for this video. They did not ask me to put up a video about these products. They simply asked if they could send me a package to check out more of their products, and I, of course, said yes. So I'm very grateful. I hope that this was enjoyable for you. Please, in the comments below, let me know what your favorite Sigma product is, what you've tried. I will link and list everything in the description box below. Be sure you are subscribed if you're not subscribed already. I would love to have you join me. I upload on Mondays and Saturdays. Give the video a thumbs up, and of course, leave that comment, even if it's just a heart, to let me know you were here. Thank you so much for spending some of your precious time with me today. I'll see you in the next one.